Football fans, Week 8 is in the books and it did not disappoint. We saw a few major upsets, which we'll get into, and the slate for Week 9 is packed with big matchups. Let's jump right into it. I'm Lance Lemon, and I'm back this week with the Virginia Video Network, and as usual, I'm here to break down the matchups and give you my picks for the top 10 teams in college football. Every week, you get the chance to make your picks for a shot at a $50 Kroger gift card. Just head to go.richmond.com/u-pick'em to play along. Look, Week 8 was whoa. So let's dive into our top 10 college football picks and predictions for Week 9, brought to you by Kroger. Week 8 gave us plenty of chaos. Miami, Ole Miss, LSU, and Texas Tech all went down in upset fashion. Miami took a huge hit with a loss to ACC rival Louisville, dropping 7 spots in the rankings. Georgia, as I said last week, wasn't really the underdog, and they proved it with a dominant win over Ole Miss, sending the Rebels down 3 spots. And the biggest shocker, Texas Tech's loss to Arizona State. I told you that one could get interesting, and it sure did. And let's not forget, Vanderbilt pulled off the upset over LSU, just like I called it. Now, the question is, does Vanderbilt have the next Heisman Trophy winner on their hands? Because Diego Pavia is absolutely making his case. Also, I'm going to say this. If you are playing UCLA, I'm talking to you, Indiana, anytime soon, watch out, because for some reason, they beat good teams. And oh yeah, UVA is now number 16. Go Hoos. But now, we move on to our game of the week and tiebreaker. Number 15 Missouri versus number 10 Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt has a tough matchup ahead against a red-hot Missouri team that's been steadily climbing the rankings. Both teams sit at 6-1, with Vanderbilt entering as 2.5-point favorites. The Commodores made a big leap, jumping 7 spots after their impressive win over LSU, and they've proven they are the real deal this year. Quarterback Diego Pavia is making a legitimate case for the Heisman, not just by striking the pose, but by putting this program on the national map. He's easily one of the best QBs in the country, and this could be the signature game he needs to solidify that campaign. Fun note, both of these teams' only losses came at the hands of Alabama in October, so maybe they should give the Tide a call to find out what worked. Meanwhile, Missouri running back Ahmad Hardy continues to dominate, closing in on his second straight 1,000-yard rushing season and is just 2 touchdowns away from matching his 13 total from last year. This one's going to be a fight, but I think Vanderbilt keeps the hot hand rolling. So look, give me the Commodores to win 27-20. Let's move on to the rest of the picks. As I mentioned, UCLA at number 2, Indiana. The Hoosiers are rolling, and I don't see that slowing down anytime soon. But you got to watch out. You know about UCLA. But I think the Hoosiers keep proving they belong at the top. Number 3, Texas A&M at number 20, LSU. This one's tough. LSU's coming off a tough loss to Vanderbilt, and I think they smell blood. Texas A&M barely escaped against Arkansas, and the Aggies are only 2.5-point favorites. At some point, they've got to take an L this year, and I think this is the week. I'm taking LSU in the upset. Number 4, Alabama at South Carolina. What was supposed to be a rebuild year for Alabama looks more like a revenge tour. Roll Tide over South Carolina. Wisconsin at number 6, Oregon. I told y'all I felt bad for Rutgers last week. Well, now I feel bad for Wisconsin. After laying an egg against Ohio State, the Badgers are walking into Autzen against a red-hot Oregon. No bueno. Syracuse at number 7, Georgia Tech. The Yellow Jackets are undefeated and flying under the radar, quietly stacking wins, playing disciplined football, and balanced on both sides. Give me Georgia Tech to keep it going. Number 8, Ole Miss at Oklahoma. Ole Miss comes off that tough loss to Georgia and slides a few spots. Oklahoma's no pushover though, and this one feels like a turning point. If Ole Miss loses, they could fall out of the top 10 completely. I think the Sooners seize the moment. Give me Oklahoma with the win. And to wrap it up, Stanford at number 9, Miami. The Hurricanes let us all down last week, but this is a bounce back opportunity. I've got the Canes getting back in the win column. That's Week 9. It's getting real, y'all. Continue to stay locked in with me, and don't forget to lock in your picks at gorichmond.com/u-pick'em for your chance to win. And as always, all of this is brought to you by Kroger. I'll see y'all next week.